So as you probably know, I recently got new digital camera Hasselblad 907X with ZF-3250C. It's a Hasselblad medium format digital camera. So I bought this camera about a month ago and I've been using it for most of my photography work along with film cameras. So look at the size of it. It's very tiny and it's such a beautiful camera, but it has a medium format digital sensor. There are several reasons that I bought this camera. So I've been using Fujifilm camera system for the last 6 years, and when I was deciding which camera to buy, there was few cameras on the list like Fujifilm X-H2, Fujifilm GFX, Leica SL2 and Hasselblad X1D. One of the biggest reasons I got this new digital camera is this Hasselblad digital bag can be used on the old film camera. It is such an amazing concept of old meets new. So a number of people might say, why do you want to use new digital sensor on old film body with old lenses? So it is just because I've been using this Hasselblad 500cm film camera for a while and I've been enjoying handling this camera, so I thought it's gonna be fun to use it on this camera. So it's very straightforward how to use on film camera, like remove the film bag from the film camera and attach this film bag and ready to shoot. So you can use live view to focus and make composition. So to be honest, I don't think those Hasselblad film camera lenses will perform as good as these new XCD lenses for sure, but it should perform reasonably good quality considering it performs well on detail when it comes to slide film. And also it is 50 megapixel medium format sensor. It should have good dynamic range and also good amount of details. Second reason is because it's sensor. So I've been using Fujifilm crop sensor for the last 6 years. I always enjoy and happy with the results from the Fujifilm system. And I also use the Leica M8, M9 and M240, which is a bigger sensor than Fujifilm camera. But recently a number of photographers, like especially landscape photographers, tried out medium format camera for several reasons, and I want to try as well. I'm not a tech person, but medium format sensor has wider dynamic range and wider color range and also produce more details. So I was hoping those things in my photos as well. reason I chose this camera is its design and size. As I mentioned, it's very tiny sized camera with a very minimalistic design. So if you compare with the Fujifilm X-T3, it's very tiny, and if you're comparing with the film camera, it's much smaller than film camera, and the design is just beautiful. So as photography is my passion and my hobby, design of camera is an important aspect when I'm choosing the camera. If the camera looks good, I tend to bring more outside. However, while I was using for last a month or so, I found some weakness of this camera as well. The first one is lack of viewfinder. The screen of this camera is very nice and very bright and very high resolution, I think. But I tend to use viewfinder all the time when I used to use Fujifilm system, or also when I'm using the film camera, I just use the waist level viewfinder. But lack of viewfinder on this camera has been quite, a big weakness for me so far. And another one is it has a limited lens selection range, mainly because of the high price of the lens and no third-party lenses available. So Hasselblad lenses are extremely expensive, and even hazy lenses. That's why I only have this 45mm pancake lens at the moment. So I'll do some more research about which lens should I buy in the future. So overall, I'm really enjoying using this camera. I really enjoy shooting, and I also enjoy the result itself. It is too early to say whether it's a good camera or not. I'm just enjoying at the moment, but that's my first impression of this lovely camera. So there are several photography goals of this year for me, and one of them is to print more photos every month at home, as I haven't really used my printer for last year, so just sitting on my desk over there. So that's it for today's video. Please comment below what you think about this camera, whether you like it, you don't like it, and if you do have any question about this camera, leave me in the comments below. I'll try to answer whatever they come up. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.